What time is it? It's JRPG time. Back in the Scarlet Nexus, where Yuita's just trying his little hardest. I think he's got one. Yeah, we'll start with him. Because he's, actually, Sheeta's the worst. We'll go middle, we've got 3 left. So we'll go 2, 3, 1. We'll end on Hanabi.
Yeah, what's up?
It's just, well, I thought we could talk about our mother. I'm sure we both have some things we want.
She's here.
Yeah, I wanted
What
to
do you
talk to
mean?
about that too, actually. Oh, why don't we head down to Mizuhagawa?
Why?
There.
I just thought a little picnic might help change the mood.
No.
We can make some food for
Kasane doesn't have moods anymore.
Picnic in the middle of
She had one mood, and then her sister died, so now she has no moods left.
Let's head out in about an hour.
All right.
Her one mood was rage. I already took the thumbnail for this. I tried to line it up time it perfectly when Yuito was slashing his fake sword so that it looked like he was stabbing Kasane.
Took care of most of the others around here. Let's take a break. Here's your
But
lunch.
I couldn't get it to look right because it was a virtual sword.
This is pretty elaborate.
And so it kept phasing in and out of existence, looking like...
That's too much of a compliment.
I was going to make something simpler.
So I just got them looking like he's about to hit her with the sword instead.
It's fine. It tastes fine too.
Fine.
Thanks. So, let's talk while we eat. I was surprised that you called my mom mother.
What do you mean?
You're the one that called my mother Mom.
Okay.
Same- well, wait. I guess she raised you first.
Mother raised me when she was in Togetsu. Then she had you and your brother in Suo.
That means you're like my big sister.
Oh god.
Wait a minute. Why am I your big sister?
No, you're not. You don't have to be. No, you're adopted.
Oh, I guess you're right. I hadn't thought about it that much.
Well, we really don't pay attention to actual age in the OSF.
Yeah, you haven't brought that up. We haven't brought that up since the beginning of the game. But okay.
That's when my brother and I were born, so it must have been about 10 years.
No, I guess Gemma did say something about wanting to age.
That's most likely the case. All I remember is losing my mother, and how painful it was.
Oh, right. But I was born because she left Togetsu, so that's a good thing for me, at least.
It's always about you, Yuito. Always about you.
That was a little insensitive.
No. It's true that if mother...
I don't care.
I guess I should call you big sister now?
Do not.
Stop it. The only big sister I know is Naomi.
Okay, I won't say it anymore.
I'll throw you off this crane.
Trying to make me feel better?
We still did it. I thought we were done. That was like, okay, good. Next episode. Nice Bond episode. No.
Yes.
Still here with Yuito.
How do you feel about seeing Mother?
It was necessary in order to save the world. But in truth, I was really happy to see her.
Me too. The moment I saw her face, it was like I was a child again.
Neither of us had seen her since we were young. There's just so
Are you gonna bring up the fact that you saved Yuito in the past?
that's hard to say.
Yuito, do you remember me saving you in the past, or does memories not work like that?
No, I haven't had the chance. I hope she'll stay forever.
Yeah. But as much as I want her to, I know in my heart that she won't be with us that long.
Because I'm gonna kill her.
We can't just
As
spend
soon as
all
we're
day
done,
with
I'm gonna
someone.
throw off her. I don't know. This game makes me want to throw people off of things. A lot of times. It's because we're always hanging out on like half-built buildings and stuff. I don't know why. It's like an apocalyptic world, but all the buildings, there's like construction framing everywhere. Everywhere we go, there's construction framing. Did the others just tear down all the walls?
As long as we have those memories,
Just leave all the empty
we're all
buildings?
still connected.
Or is that just what happens? I don't know. I haven't ever watched Life After People, so I don't know what happens to buildings, to drywall buildings.
Yes.
skyscrapers and
It sounds
stuff.
rather trite when you put it into words.
Really? I don't think it does. I will say the ability to time travel has really messed with us.
Has it?
Thankful that it allowed me to see my mom again.
Yes.
Yeah, all the character growth in this game is very
Promise not to
surface level.
when I actually saw her
They don't even change the barks. Like I get that you can't make them different. You can't make them that different.
I felt
Because all the character growth happens in Bond episodes, so I understand why they have to be basically the same in cutscenes.
perfect. Let's get a workout in before.
And so they can't change that much in Bond episodes because they still have to act basically the same in scenes. But they could change the barks. They could have changed the
Might not be
barks.
just them. Connect with SAS and don't forget your
Like
surroundings.
the best example would be Sheeran.
His big sister.
Oh, thanks.
Sheeran has this big moment in his Bond episodes where he's like, I'm worthless. And Kasani has to be like, you're not worthless. You're just not as good as anybody else. Just everybody else is better than you. That doesn't mean you're worthless. It just means everybody else is better than you. It's fine. It's fine. You still bring something to the team. It was that kind of thing. And then, but Sheeran still behaves like the most self-assured piece of shit in his barks. When we're just walking around, he's like, "You better thank me for that." And stuff. It's like, Sheena, did we have this whole thing where we found out that you have the least number of other kills on the entire team? Didn't we have that moment in the bonding episodes? This isn't a main story cutscene. You could just had a flag to make him not say this anymore. Say something else.
Damn it. I thought I could win this time.
Like, that's the perfect place to use these bonding episodes character moment changes, is through the barks. That way you feel like you're actually doing something by going to these bonding episodes, other than just sitting through characters that you don't really care that much about because they're not that well written or good.
You shouldn't get carried away just because you beat me.
It was a compliment.
I know, but I guess it's
But they just couldn't even do that.
learn from this experience and win next time. Just you wait.
I appreciate your passion, but
They were too busy not animating the cutscenes to...
family worry.
I don't even have to be pushing myself for them to worry. They never listen to anything. I
This
say.
doesn't even save on file size. These cutscenes don't even save on the file size of this game because all of this is rendered in
I'm
engine.
gonna drop by and see them once in a while.
That's a good idea. I'm sure they'll be happy about that.
They're constantly asking when I'll be coming over next. I mean, don't they get how busy I am?
You always talk about them like that, but I know they're important to you. You just can't admit it.
That's normal. You're just too blunt. Although that could be why you're so strong. You fight for what's important to you without being bothered by what anyone else thinks. That's a strength that can't be measured and utterly incomprehensible to me. But I did learn something while watching.
What would that be?
Real strength isn't something you compare against other people. Everyone, including me, has their own unique strengths.
Okay.
Anyway, don't get cocky just because you're a little talented.
No, see, he didn't...
I'm eventually going to surpass you and run the OSF one day.
So he didn't even have character
I
growth.
thought you'd actually grown as a person. You haven't changed much at all.
What?
Although, it would be off-putting if you suddenly changed overnight.
Yeah, that's your excuse. That's your excuse for not putting the work in.
Insults, as usual.
We'll just write it off in the story.
With me?
About that. I know what Kyoka said, but I don't think we need to force a friendship.
Did Kyoka say we had to be friends?
What?
I don't remember that. When was that?
Ways of thinking, but we can trust each other on the battlefield. Don't you think that's good enough?
We're fighting in the same platoon. I suppose I can at least be cooperative.
Okay, Sheeran, I will neck you. I will put my knives down your throat. All of them. least number of kills on the entire I'm gonna be better than you one day. Fuck you. Fuck yourself. Go fuck yourself. Fuck off. Alright. We saved the least baddest for lastest.
Kasane, do you have a minute?
Sure. Is everything...
There's something I want to talk to you about.
Has she made a decision about you?
What are all these deaths? This is the first time I've noticed. It's because we suddenly have so many people. There's the number of deaths has gotten out of control, and they're all personalized. I never noticed them until now. They every character has their own desk, and they have their own like chair pad for them to stand on or whatever. Their own standing pad.
The OSF, not Yuito?
It's not like I think about him all day. I mean, maybe I did up until recently.
No,
but there's
understand Hanabi. Kasane's the one with the one-track mind. Kasane's the one that can only think about one thing at a time.
What about the OSF?
She's still thinking only about Naomi.
the battles we've been in. We know that they're not an ally of justice. We found out that it's an organization that runs cruel experiments that cost a lot of people their lives.
Yeah, but those people came from the moon, so
Struggling with the decision of
are we really supposed to care?
the OSF.
They're not real people, they're moon people.
I have to be the one to make the final choice. I just wanted to ask your opinion.
If you're questioning your current situation, you either have to leave or change.
Right.
Who told you that before, Kasane? Who'd you steal that quote from?
I don't really want to leave. I have friends and other people who are very important to me in the OSF. And I don't want to run away. I feel like I need to face the OSF head-on precisely because we know there's something wrong.
Then that leaves you with only one answer.
You're right. I probably already knew it, but was too afraid to say it out loud. I want to change the OSF because it's filled with the people I love. I don't...
Okay.
An OSF that doesn't sacrifice lives, but saves them.
That's a good goal.
I know it's ambitious, but it's the least I can do if I want to be on the level of you and Yuito.
Don't get ahead of yourself.
Before that you have the power to break through the front line.
You're gonna start talking like Shiden if you start saying things like that.
That doesn't sound like a compliment, but thank you. Hey, Kasane, I'm glad we became friends.
Is something wrong?
I was so preoccupied with Yuito before, but talking to you made me realize I had to change.
I think you've helped me broaden my perspective as well.
It might just be my imagination, but are you planning to leave the OSF?
What makes you think that?
Well, you didn't seem to hesitate when you suggested my leaving the OSF. So I thought...
No, it really did sound like she was just quoting something somebody else told her before. That's just probably just dub problems again. But when she said it immediately, but she also said it like it sounded like she was reading it off a script.
Although
If you're not happy with your current situations, you either have to leave or change, or something, whatever it was.
I told you, no talking about Yuito.
Did you say that?
Honestly,
I hope your wishes come true.
I'll pray for you too.
What does handshake mean?
I'm not sure, but
Okay, that's fine. We don't need to be friends.
Friends it is.
No, Kasane, stop that.
are you ready to go? We still have so much to do.
Yes, let's get going.
Okay, let's go getting, I guess. Suppress kitchen rummy. What is this? Kitchen rummy is one of the 5 rummies are one of the 5 enemy types, right?
Will you talk?
Have I?
uh
I'm not particularly aware of it.
yeah, I guess she's still monotone, but she's talking slightly slower, maybe.
It's changed. It could be that I understand what you're feeling more since I know you better. That makes me happy.
Maybe you're accidentally using SES with Arashi's power. SAS. I can't ever remember. Okay. We're getting close to the end. We can tell we're getting close to the end of the game because there's only one there's only one set of bonding episodes. Maybe 2 more standbys, 2 or 3 more standbys, and we'll have I forgot that she does that. Okay, let's drop a save here, and then see what's coming up next. See what boring dungeon we have coming up next. It's boring hallways full of the same enemies. That's gonna take an hour and a half that we have to do next. Where's that's right, the table. The table. It's been so long since I've had the...
I'm sorry I made you all worry.
Oh right, it's you.
I'm fine, and we have to hurry back to the Kunad Gate.
Why is that?
We're going back there again? Do you know what we can do about it, Mother?
Now,
Yes.
we're gonna throw Yuito into it.
Or the world will eventually be destroyed.
We're just gonna pull on some strings.
What are they?
We should head to the Kunad Gate before I explain it further.
Okay, then we'll go to the Kunad Highway. Get ready. Mom, you can have a seat here.
What?
Thank you. You got...
I don't care. I don't care how big Yuito is.
How's Kaito? Are you getting along with your older brother?
He's good. We don't really get along anymore.
Yes, we can't really change the... it would change the past too much to...
What's happening in your time, in the present?
Probably not a good idea.
And that's basically it. The only other thing is
I'm gonna in my headcanon, I'm gonna pretend that part of Kasane telling the story was also just shitting all over Yuito's, trying to hide the fact that he killed
Yeah, we are.
Kaito.
Let's go, Mother. Is something the matter? I'm just...
Kaito's dead. I don't think he killed Kaito, right?
It's not my place to say that.
I can't remember.
I'm sorry I left you behind and ran away. It's okay. You don't need to apologize.
That's all you need to say. There you go. Nice, nice line.
My big sister. Then I have to say thank you to your sister.
Also dead.
She'll be happy. You still call me Mother, even after everything.
What is she Dr. Pope or something? Okay. You know, this was a nice environment the first time I saw it. But, you know.
Things are moving fast, but I'm hoping you can tell us how to deal with the Kunad Gate. You said something about entanglements?
Just cut them. We don't have to unknot them, right? We can just sever... we could just sever time all over the place, right? It'll be fine.
You here is just a concept. The traces interfering with time should look like tangled red threads.
Yeah.
According to Togetsu's theory,
That's not tangled. That's... what is that? It looks like something...
But it should then disappear. The reason this hasn't disappeared is because Yuito and Kasane's powers resonated. The Kunad Gate is different from the theorized gates in that it's persisting in a distorted state. Using a distorted gate for a time jump creates entanglements.
Oh, so every time...
For those
Alright.
entanglements, you can close the Kunad Gate.
Distorted.
I have a feeling What's-His-Face doesn't want us to do that. Which one is What's-His-Face?
Do you mean go into that hole in the
Who's its brother?
That's strange.
Karen. That's it.
Is
Brain
it
Eater.
The Kunad Gate? You saw it too, when the gate first opened.
Who's its brother? I can't remember. Luca.
with all the weird images?
There. Names solved.
That strange state
I've
of
solved the
society
names.
Exists inside the Kunad Gate.
That's the biggest puzzle for me in video games, remembering people's names. I don't care about them.
Tetsu called it the Chronos Terminal.
Perhaps it's a kind of station.
There. this one's brother.
Through time.
He's probably not gonna like us closing that game, right? He's trying to use it for his own selfish purposes.
I guess that explains why we didn't notice it when we jumped to the future.
When there is time contact between 2020, when the gate was made,
2020.
entanglements are created.
Time?
Is that where we all currently are? What?
Time travel?
It's a broader definition of time travel. Even if you don't arrive at that time, even if you just attempt. Basically, if someone with the red string's power even touches that time, there is a trace. That is time contact. The only
So you coming here was
is for the two of you to go and check for yourselves.
So I guess the only thing we can do is leave it to Yuito and Kasane.
Yeah, that's fine. Let's go.
If we find the entanglements, we won't know how to unravel them until we see them.
Yeah, sure. So we should stop talking about it then. Planning stage complete. We can't do any more planning. We're going into unknown territory. Let's do a scouting mission or something. But we can stop talking at all. We can stop talking now completely. Please.
Okay. So we just need to use the red strings again and
Yes, I know.
With you this time.
You don't know what kind of dangers will be there.
if it gets dangerous, you both come right back.
Don't worry, we will.
It's all right.
Everybody's gotta have their piece, huh?
Let me know when you're ready.
What do you mean we don't have much time? We got like 30 years.
Got the hang of using strings now. Yuito's here this time. I have to do this right.
Just teleport. Teleport there. Are we already there? Or do we? Okay, we're already there. Just run. Run there. Oops. I didn't mean to do that. I didn't mean to do that. Alright, do I talk to you? Yeah, what do you think I'm here for? Why are we here for?
Good to go.
What are we doing here?
I'm ready.
Focus your consciousness together. Picture
They heard me. They heard me. They heard me complaining about all the talking, so they're like, how about this? Here's some gameplay.
The Chronos terminal.
Here's some more talking.
Unravel the entanglements.
We will. What was that line? We will unravel those entanglements. All right. Yeah, SAS. SAS.
It looks like we actually made it.
Yep.
Each of those images connected to different times?
Yeah, I've been here, wandering through here. I did that last time.
The entanglements.
I guess it's nothing new when it's your third time.
You just walk past them. It'll be there. What?
Mother.
Oh, she's sending. What is she giving us a path
Let's go.
with her dumb flowers? What is this? Others.
Others?
How are they inside the Chronos terminal?
Calm down. That place is built from your consciousness. It's an imaginary world. It is a very unstable place.
All right, so there's their excuse. Let's fight them then.
basically here's
Okay.
I know the two.
So if our consciousness has made it, is this other an illusion? It sure looks real.
As long as your brain thinks so, it's the same.
I forgot to set up my hotkeys again.
It's over.
Great job. That was a good move.
It's soaked. Electrokinesis should work. I can become even stronger.
Oh, more. We got more of them then. It's gonna be 33% less bullshit because there's 33% less people in the well, it's 50% less bullshit because there's 50% less completely useless companions fighting alongside me. So there's 50% of the game expecting their worthless AI to be not worthless, right?
Please, Yuito. There's nowhere to run.
It might be somewhat interesting if they disabled SAS in these moments, because we know they have the capability to toggle what you have access to, whose SASs you have access to, because they did that throughout the beginning of the game when they were showing us all the characters that we weren't going to have in our party for several hours. When they were doing that, when they were like, here, try out Hanabi, try out all that, Clairvoyant Tsugumi, try them all out when they were doing that. But then they get to this point in the game, they give you everybody's powers, and then they have points in the story where they separate you from each other, but you still get everybody's powers.
I don't understand it.
Including in the bonding episode. We had going off to another city with Shiden. You could say this is a dream world or whatever. We were with Shiden in a completely different area than everybody else in the real world. And we could just SAS with everybody. It might be interesting gameplay wise, I'm saying, if during these story moments you also were like, well, now you can only use double psychokinesis because you only have Yuito. I would probably complain about it, but it would still be interesting. Alright.
There's nowhere to run.
Oh, it's one of these. Okay. I understand.
I'm off.
I'll support you.
That seems to be the spot.
I'll do it. Check.
Yuito, stop dying. What's wrong with you?
It's close.
Use it well.
Kitchen rummies. There they are. These are the rummies. The basic enemy. Alright. Oh, this is how we untangle? We just use our... I see. We just use psychokinesis. So are they no longer tangled? Is that untangled now? I thought that's what she was saying was the tangles, but apparently those were tangled with each other.
That day, I never got the chance to thank you properly.
Alright, that's fine.
That came.
You were the one that saved me 11 years ago at the
Oh, there it is. He finally brought it up.
perfectly now. I used to be a dud, and then all of a sudden I had powers. My power awakening? I think it was because you shared yours with me.
Powers aren't something you can just share.
Well, they're not... these are manufactured powers to begin with, though, aren't they? So...
It was thanks to meeting you that day that I'm still alive, and have reached my goal of getting into the OSF. That's what I think, so... Thanks.
Okay.
You look totally confused. I think it's unraveled now. Everyone is probably worried about us.
Oh, it was just that one? Okay. There's gotta be more, right?
There's more than one entanglement?
Of course.
So, it's simple. We just have to unravel all of them.
There's been a lot of time travel. Did she say tangling was a natural consequence of time travel? Of course there's more than one. Why was there ever... Oops.
Something still feels off.
So you feel it too. Something's bothering me.
Yeah, something's bothering me too. It's the knowledge that I'm gonna have to fight more of those others. What's this? It just still wasn't paying. Okay, here we go. Can we just...
That should be gone. This is the other that attacked Yuito.
Using the Shiden. I'll try.
Hey, stop it. Stop it. I'm doing something.
I'm not done yet. It should unravel.
Yeah, keep them busy, Yuito. I'm seeing if this'll... No, hey, stop it. I'm doing something. Alright. Does that count? It does. Excellent. Perfect. The bad feeling I was having has gone away because I can just cheese it like that.
Have you ever thought about what you would do if you could travel to the past and change history?
You mean after we remove the Kunad Gate?
Yeah. The ability to travel through time freely. That's the true power of the Red Sun.
Wouldn't that just create another Kunad Gate?
If I could go back and save my sister, I'd be lying if I said I hadn't thought of it. I wanted to save Naomi. I just kept thinking there must be a way over and over again. Every now and then I'm reminded that I won't see her again. And it...
Okay.
Sure.
Sure.
so Naomi wouldn't turn...
Yuito, that was a me response. What happened, buddy?
I don't think I'd do it.
Why?
Because if you change the past, no one knows how it will affect everything after that. If we were in a different platoon, is changing the past until I get the results I want really saving Naomi? And not just Naomi. It's not right to go back and change the lives of everyone in the world just for my own selfish desires.
Well, you know, Karin's doing that. We have to kill Karin. We're gonna have to kill Karin, otherwise that's just a big,
suffering we have to bear. But it's a burden we must carry.
a big hole in this plan, which is Karin is planning to go in the past to save somebody. That's his whole thing.
I'm relieved you agree.
Oh,
But this mindset is thanks to you. I've learned so much.
the same goes for me. I think my old self would have come to a different conclusion.
Okay.
I don't think you would have even talked to me for this long, back when you first joined.
You know that's not...
No, it's not true. We had extended conversations because you were scouting him to be your sister's husband. Remember?
Moms, there's still an entanglement?
Why wouldn't there be?
Periods we traveled to. No, now's not the time to think about it. Can you keep going?
I'll be okay.
We should hurry.
Alright. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Oops.
Yes, I think those are the only ones.
You keep forgetting there's another person that has red strings powers, Kasane. He took them from you. He took them straight out of your brain. He ate them.
The Sumeragi crest. That's it. This is the image I saw at the start.
Right. Yakumo Sumeragi's crest. It seems like a time entanglement appeared then.
Oh, was it Karin all along that did it? And then Kaguro just took the fall for no reason?
Former Major General Karin.
So they're going to keep coming.
We need to unravel the entanglement.
Yeah, I'll do that. You keep them busy with your corpse. Oops. Hey. I told you to keep them both busy, Yuito. Regroup. Stay over there. Try not to be completely dead. I'm almost done. There. Finished. I'm close to my finished. There. I don't even care if we're not getting experience for those things.
Okay, that should...
Yuito?
I did it by myself.
This is bad.
Stop acting like you worked.
More either.
Alright, well then let's leave.
Did we do it? That should be all of them, right?
Probably, but something doesn't feel right.
I mean, worst case scenario, we can come back later.
What happened to them?
Damn it! I'm blacking.
Yuito, Kasane!
Uh-huh.
Mother.
She bringing us back? Yes, because it says right there that we're the Kunad Highway. Good. Oh, look at us being alive and stuff.
Oh, good. You're awake.
How long's it
I
been?
made it back.
What's going on? The Kunad Gate, why hasn't it disappeared?
Well,
Good job, you two. It's all okay now.
Clearly it's not okay.
Mother, we unraveled the entanglements. So why? Leave the rest to me.
Oh, there's gonna be a grand sacrifice now.
Thank you for growing up so strong. You've made a lot of wonderful friends. Those connections are much more valuable than any red string. Mother?
Okay, does everybody have to react to this? Come on, Tsugumi, Luca, Dr. Pope, what was her name? Kyoka.
You can't go back to the past.
If you go back, Toketsu will... It has to be done. Forgive me.
Oh, right, they went full budget now, so I can't skip lines anymore.
The more painful it will be.
No, hold on! There's still so much that I need to say!
No.
Mother!
You had your chance. She's been here for like a day. If you had more to say, you should have done it already.
Kasane, live on. Knowing you're happy is all that I could ask for.
You know Kasane will never be happy. You've known her since she was a baby. You know that she's incapable of feeling happiness. Oh, we're back here. And Togetsu's gonna... This is her death scene now.
So today is the day.
Are they just gonna hold on a what happened? So now she knows that there's an assassination attempt, though. So maybe she's changing her future. But then that'll create another knot in the time stream. Oh no. They just had to load another scene. Because these... You know...
Have my memories of the future.
Oh, okay, I see.
Kaito.
The comic strip thing... It would have, I think it would have been better since you're rendering these images in engine anyway. I think it would have been better if you just let me move the camera a little, or just don't do either. Don't let me do this. Don't let me do this, or make it work like in The Darkness 2, where I could actually just jiggle the scene around. Looking around a virtual comic book is not. It's not engaged. Right, so she just killed herself instead. Or is she Kyoka? Is that what we're learning? This whole time she was Kyoka? No, that wouldn't work. Timeline-wise, right? So this is 11 years ago? Maybe that would work. No, she's dead. She just killed herself.
Is cerebral overload due to a malfunction in the personality rehabilitation device. We believe an irreversible memory wipe was conducted. There is significant damage to the memory regions in her brain. Following protocol and retrieving her brain.
Okay. We're just funsies then, because you just said it was useless. Oh, or more solemn moments.
See, there was an entanglement from when Mom time traveled.
Oh.
She explained it to us earlier when the two of you were gone. The Kunad Gate wouldn't disappear as long as...
Oh, is it gone now? I can't look up to see. I can just look up at this void. Oh, we're having another one of these. Nope, it's still there. Alright, so you just talk to everybody then?
Apparently, the entanglement will unravel when Wakana returns to the past and dies like she did in history.
She held back her feelings so she could part with you with no regrets. She's a great person.
Kana knew from the start that she was causing an entanglement.
This was like from the day. She knew from the day.
She would have wanted to talk to the both of you some more, but she thought.
Okay. Yeah, this is all. This is our.
Hits the two of you harder than.
All right. Don't care. Are you
from this time period? So her.
All right. Yes.
Feeling we got when we unraveled the entanglement 11 years ago.
Right. Fine. Everybody had something to say except Archie. She had to go. Huh. Karin, I've been saying this whole time.
All the entanglements we felt, we unraveled. The ones 11 years ago, 50 years in the future, and the one during Yakumo Sumeragi's time period.
Karin is probably currently in some other time.
What does Yakumo Sumeragi's time period have to do with anything?
I think one formed when we witnessed Yakumo's assassination.
What are you talking about? Yakumo was severely injured in an accident, but he wasn't assassinated.
Oh, that was changed.
I don't understand it either, but we saw Yakumo Sumeragi being killed by Karin.
Wait, what?
What did you say?
We were busy dealing with the entanglement.
No, I wasn't reacting to that line. I was reacting to the one before. The one that I already reacted to.
Copied Kasane's power.
I can't remember it anymore though.
Also copied your power.
But he didn't copy my.
In the future he did.
Traveled by resonating Kasane's power with mine.
So it hasn't disappeared because of the entanglement Karin.
I've been saying that this whole time.
Yakumo's time period?
But the two of you couldn't find an entanglement. How do you?
Oh right.
Karin.
The Yuito's dad is not dead?
Yes, exactly.
What do you mean?
The only thing we can do is take Karin to the Chronos terminal and have.
Or is this a different Sumeragi?
Wataru, can you check Karin's location?
We were under the impression that Kagero killed Yuito's dad, right? But now Kagero just said Yuito's dad isn't dead.
Supposing that he's
right
to Yakumo's time period, that would mean he's in the past. That's where you're going to find him.
Okay.
Are you too sure the people you saw were really Karin and...
Oh. We're talking different time periods, aren't we? Maybe. There's a past where Karin seems to be killing...
I mean, he had the same mask on as all the depictions of him.
Oh, is Yakumo Sumeragi his grandpa?
That explains everything.
Kagero, explain.
Whoa, Sugumi, calm down. So, you know how Yakumo started wearing the mask because of the injuries he sustained?
Oh, he was already wearing the masks.
He suddenly stopped appearing in front of people and his whole personality just changed.
So that's Karin.
Changed. You're not suggesting
Karin went to the past, killed him, and took his mask.
Yakumo was assassinated by Karin from the future, and Karin took his place by putting
All
on
right.
a mask?
Yeah, that's what it sounds like.
Either way, we still need to travel back to 2,000 years ago to check.
2,000 years ago. So the year 20.
Not have to travel at all. You all saw my brother's video, right? Don't you remember what he said?
No. You have a brother?
Sumeragi is alive.
What are you...
He is asleep, deep beneath Suo.
Oh, Kaito. That one. That brother. Kaito is dead, though.
Right. Cold sleep.
Right?
Kagero.
I don't even care anymore.
Cold sleep under Suo. Then we can find out the truth by meeting him directly. If former Major General Karin replaced him, then he'll be the one down there in cold sleep. I'm not entirely certain as to why he did what he did, but we can talk to him and have him help us unravel the entanglement.
Do we know where he's sleeping, though?
It's obviously a secret, so no. People don't even know that he's down there.
The first place I thought of where Yakumo would be.
I guess that makes sense. Why not? If he's supposed to be a dead body.
It's your family's tomb.
Yeah, that makes sense. But I've never even been inside the building before.
It's a public building.
The family is responsible for watching over Sumeragi Tomb. I might be able to find something out if I talk to my brother.
Oh, no, he is alive. Who's the guy that died? The guy from the beginning of the game. He died. The guy that was with Yuito the first time we met him. That wasn't Kaito?
There's a chance he might have blocked me.
Yep, he got blocked on Brain Facebook.
Okay, leave it to me. I just don't know how soon I'll get a response.
Wanna stop by our hideout then? I'm sure Yuito and Kasane could use the rest.
And I could use the saving my game. So yes, let's do that.
It would be smart to rest while we can.
Thanks, Gemma.
It's not a standby phase, is it? You're not putting me straight into it? No. Okay, good. It's like, what are we doing? What are we doing here? We have not... What is with the pacing? But that doesn't say standby phase, so we're good. No, I want to save.
He said it might take some time to get in touch with the chief.
Thanks, Wataru.
I also asked about Major General Karen, but apparently Major General Fubuki doesn't know anything either.
I see. Then I guess he really is in the past.
We don't have any other leads at the moment, so let's hope he's in Sumeragi Tomb.
Alright. Oh, no, it is standby phase. They just had to give me a short cutscene. So we're back to what is this pacing? I don't care. I don't care. See you next week for more JRPG time.